always mash on your shield and cross you up as reliably as the character can with her good airspeed. She's just forced to play the back air game, which is great. Inkling's back air is really good, but it can't win you sets.
Yeah, one thing that's going to be a key factor right now is who is going to excel the most in the ground game. Because one thing both these characters love is playing on the ground. We know Luigi is notorious for just going for the grabs and praying that he gets the combo hits that he wants, especially that 0 to death. But Inkling as well. The more you stay on the ground, the more chances you're giving yourself to get those grabs. Even get a few rollers in if you can find those openings. But now to start off, pretty even percents. But now the aerial game of Luigi, a pretty not the best character in the air. But if he finds those openings with his aerial attacks, you're going to be going for a ride and taking a lot of damage, as you see right there.
Oh, and a potential opening was whiffed by Tato after waiting to see if the Cyclone would fall off platform. But this damage is far from undoable, but yeah, you can't be recklessly rolling against characters from the Mario universe because they will up smash you out of shield, all of them.
Yeah, and as I mentioned before, the grab finally comes out, and off of that, 58 alone, and then some being tacked on the second stock of Tato. Yeah, you're messing with fire. You like to play on the ground, expect the expected, because that's basically expected if you're going against a Luigi. You know they're going to go for that upbeat.
Oh, and there's the roller finally catching a landing from WaKa, but like Tato, you cannot be relying on roller to be the end-all be-all of how you take stocks. Unfortunately, Luigi's just blessed with so many combo breakers that even Inkling's more reliable tools to kill, like that up throw up air, are so much harder to find. Even getting back to stage may be hard to find too, but he gets back with the roll on and a good parry into that jab. It's exactly what it needs to manifest this damage. No two frames though.
Yeah, I like the usage of the down tilt there, just spamming it. Something that Luigi's do as well with their down tilt, just trying to get the 2-frame hits. But even then, the roller once again not being a factor for Tato, really struggling. And yeah, you get down throw, you're not going to die to it, but that's still a lot of percentage, and you're practically at kill percent to almost end the next grab that you take.
And this is where we can see Inkling start to play that back air game, but if you know that they're going to be short hopping a lot, especially with not trying to deal with Luigi's stellar grab as it caught multiple rolls away, then an overshot back air is exactly what WaKa will need to take out that final stock of game one. And it just looked like WaKa was in so much control throughout that entire set. And it brings into that X factor, that little bit of damage, that almost pre-game conditioning that comes with picking a character like Luigi or some other similar type of characters like a Falco, for instance, who just has these long, dangerous combo games where you're so worried about the combo game that your opponent is just playing around your defensive options before the game even begins.
Yeah, and once again, we are going to see PS2 as the stage pick for us. And I want to see a little bit more aggression coming in from Tato. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to risk playing with the grabs, but just opting to go for short hops and aerials has not been doing you any wonders. You want to mix it up a bit. Maybe play a little bit more in the air. Maybe try to get Luigi slipping. Every time you see those grabs come out, there is a bit of lag where you are able to punish it. Utilize that neutral B as the splatter shot is going to be a key factor as well.
Oh, and he's finding a couple punishes on some of these grabs and some of these airs, and it doesn't take much for Inkling to really benefit off of him. He had no jump, but didn't go off stage, and he might die for it. No, he catches him with the DI mix-up. Up throw into weight. That's kind of the anti-Luigi game plan. It's been said that Luigi is the only character you can chain grab because most of the time, after a hit, Luigi's mashing down B. Unfortunately, WaKa's a pretty good player, and it wasn't doing that.
And the misfire, good reaction right there from Tato, realizing that could have definitely gone poorly on his end, but the down smash is going to seal the stock anyways. WaKa will take first blood once again at 146%. Inkling does struggle to kill because you're basically out of combo percentage. You're basically out of these kill setup percentages. But still, You got to find that opening. You got to take the stock as soon as possible to get back in the game. If not, you are going to go on for a ride with those combo strings and the up B to seal the stock.
That's so tragic. You saw him try to punish the dash attack with Sweet Spot Fair, and the slightest of misspacings means a whole drop stock. It's the Luigi game. You give him an inch and he will take 3 miles. It's the nature of the matchup.
It's
as unfortunate as that is.
And you saw right there, Tato trying to take the stock as he does right there with that back air. A final lead, but still you are down and down badly in this game too. And it does not show any signs of stopping. WaKa is putting on a tear right now and trying to deal it with the down con. Why not? You're playing with food. Why not?
He was looking for it, looking again for that down throw, looking for the DI away, but if there's anything Tato's been doing well, it's been mixing up his DI, and there's a lot of good ideas here, just missing some execution, missing some of these outspacings, but that is a lack of jump, and again, he does not capitalize on, and instead falls into the cyclone. No kills just yet, but this back throw will do it.
Yeah, that's all she wrote right there. And for WaKa, you just punched yourself into the next round. Tato, a good performance. There were so many things that could have been done a lot better on the end of Inkling. But like I mentioned before, it's a ground versus ground game. Both these characters specifically excel in playing on the ground. But obviously one does a little bit more better than the other, especially in the situations that we saw. A lot of grabs, but even then, the short hops that WaKa was catching with all those up air strings into the back airs to just get all that good meaty damage. Yeah, that put so much on the board for him. That helped him so much throughout the set. And yeah, those callouts as well. That up B, that down B as well after every grab setup. Yeah, genius.
Yeah.